everybody. Gotta find my channel now. Because now they got this all sorts of change around. So,
Is
and
my
our,
mic squeaky?
what?
Is my mic squeaky?
No.
Okay, it sounds weird on my end. It sounds like there's someone else talking while I talk.
I hear that sometimes too.
But it's really high pitched. It's weird. It's high pitched. I don't like it.
There we go. Got 2 people so far. Let me see. Gotta change that to live chat. Hey, Debbie Crothers. How are you, sweetheart? Welcome, welcome.
Hey, sorry, I'm trying to get you guys situated here so I can see the chat.
Okay. Oh, okay. See, I'm still getting used to this. Oh, you can see the chat in StreamYard.
Yeah, you can. I just can't. Hey, Mackenzie. Hey, Debbie.
There
I
we
can
go.
only see the private chat, which is dumb.
Hey, Stony, what's up, my sister? Oh, why is she?
Hey, Stony, my sister.
Hey, Sarah, I don't know why you're not blue, probably because we haven't been live in a while, but you are back to blue. There you go. Sometimes YouTube does that, like if we haven't seen each other or been a part of, like, in streams or something, whatever, and I know that I've been telling M, I'm like, I've been slacking. I know I have. And I'm like,
I'm just slacking.
but see, I'm slacking more with the YouTube stuff, not with the mom stuff. Okay. So like the mom and like the parenting and the great old good stuff that you always get stuck doing. Now I'm not slacking on that. But no. Beast mode.
Hey, beast mode.
What is up? Thank you for being here. Okay, I'm trying to figure out. Okay,
Thank you.
I gotta pull this out because, like, I was trying to figure this out. Okay, so StreamYard comes out. Okay, I'm getting used to this new StreamYard stuff. Hold on one second. Let me pull this out so I can have it separate from the chat. So then that way I can still see my sister M, and then I can
That's
still
what I
see
had
you
to
guys.
do. It's so weird though because it makes you smaller.
Yeah, it is weird. Hey everybody. It's so awesome to see you all. I missed you all. I know, it's been crazy. I'm trying to stay upbeat because I know I've missed my fam here and I love you guys. And I know I've been really busy the last couple weeks. And I know I've been slacking on getting videos out and doing live streams and readings. And I apologize for that. But I'm trying to get back now that Lily's back in school. Things are a little bit more, it's going to be a little bit more hectic between soccer and school. But I'm like, I'm going to try to work it out. And my sister M is going to give me a hand because she's my little sister. And that's just what you do when you need to help your sister out. So,
yeah. School's a busy time of year.
yeah, it is. And then with a daughter in soccer, that's 2 days a week practice, games on Saturdays and possibly Sundays, depending on that. Plus, it's like I have a mother that I still spend time with and take care of when I need or when I can. You know what I mean? So it's like I do that plus my own house. So I'm just living the dream. That's all you can do.
Just one sec, I'm sharing this out.
But I have some cool stuff that I was like, I wanted to show you guys. And I wanted to kind of let people know when they came in the chat. Hey, Ray the fam, what's up, my brother? How you been? I miss you.
You're doing pendulum readings, right?
I can, yeah. I was like, I was gonna offer that if they wanted it instead of a reading, like a card reading or a regular reading, or I should say a mediumship reading. But I wanted to show people my new cool pendulum I got. I love this. It is so pretty. I'm like, it called to me when I was at the store.
It called.
Up in Sheboygan that got in some trouble last night. Well, I'm not. I'm actually south, way south of Sheboygan, so it's not me. but I don't know who it is. I didn't hear anything yet. Oh wow, Stony, that's awesome. But I wanted to show everybody the new pendulum I got. It called to me when I was at the store, and I just couldn't. I was like, literally, I put it in my hand,
Why
and
don't you make yourself bigger so they can all see you?
oh, I didn't know I could. See, I
Yeah,
told you I don't.
you
I
just
don't know
click.
how to do this.
You click on the top of your picture, but like on the left hand side,
Solo layout
like the
like that.
little picture at the bottom.
Okay, let me see if I can do it. It's got okay. It's got 7 chakras on it. So from your head to your foot chakra, it's clear quartz crystal all the way through. Even the ball right here that's shaped to hold it. This right here is quartz. The dowsing end of it is all quartz, and the whole familiar part in between the actual pendulum is made out of brass and
Hey, PSPR Paranormal Pursuit.
what's up, Billy? I love him. Oh my god, I seriously love
Hey.
him. If you guys are not subscribed to my friend Billy, you need to get over there. I don't know what you're missing or waiting on, but this guy is amazing and he's always helpful. He's always so sweet to people. Very, very, very nice guy. And I look forward to one day hopefully getting to collab with him. But even in that case, even if we are just YouTube friends, I am totally down with that because he is awesome. And so you guys need to go check him out. He always has guest appearances and guest people that show up on it. I'm sorry, guest panelists that come up, and he does some really good interviews too. So go check him out.
Well, I just smirked you, so.
Yeah, and if you're not, I was gonna say
PSPR,
you
I
are.
smirked you.
I was gonna say if you want to, since you're a mod, you can post your link in my chat. I really don't care if people that are mods do that. Like, you know what I mean? Like if they throw that in there. The only thing I ask is make sure you remember this girl right here and that like I have, links too. So just help a girl out. But if not, I'm like, I don't care if you want to share your channel too. Julie Edwards, hi sweetheart. Hi Jamie Shipman, welcome. How you been,
Hey,
honey?
Jamie.
Wow, I'm like everybody's like here. I'm like, this
Hey,
is awesome.
Julie.
I'm like, I feel so loved tonight. I'm like, I know I've been busy, guys. I'm so sorry. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Shauna. Oh my gosh. Now,
Elizabeth and
everybody.
Shauna. What is going on? Sorry, I'll be off on camera in a minute.
Well, I do offer private readings, as people know too. If they choose to have a private reading, those are by donation. But the other ones, like the ones on here, the ones that I do for you guys here on live streams, are absolutely free. You guys can choose to donate or not. But I do not charge for readings. What it is there's a difference between doing card readings and dowsing rods and pendulums and a full mediumship reading, which takes out more time. So because of that, that is the difference. And so I do not charge for readings on a regular basis. It's only for the private readings. And I only ask for even $1 donation. Like, because I know people can't afford that. Like, or people can't afford things right now and they've got tight budgets and things. So I completely understand where people are at. But I just say, if you're going to do it, at least make the gesture. If not, don't worry about it. I understand. But yeah,
I dropped something.
I've been getting some good ideas lately, and I'm like, I have 4 videos right now that are still in editing process to get out to you guys. That's how much slack I've been on lately. I had an investigation with my boy Darren from Lakeshore Paranormal. If you don't know him, go over there and subscribe to him. He may be at home sleeping because he did work. Excuse me, he did work today. But I did have a cemetery we went to and investigated a couple weeks back. I have a house investigation that I did with him, and oh, I think there was 2 different cemeteries. Yeah, 2 different cemeteries and a house investigation, and then I believe that's it. So it might be 3 videos. I might have got I got the other one out. We did the Return of Van Buren. So yeah, but yeah. So I got some new stuff kind of I'm like playing with right now. So I'm like, if people want pendulums, pendulum readings, they can ask for those too. And I got a new bracelet the other day. I'm like, when I got the pendulum, I was like, I love this. I'm like, it's literally green adventuring jade. Um, oh my gosh, sorry, turquoise, malachite, and there's actually hints of citrine throughout it because of the color of it. So it's like greens, teals, blues. I believe there's also kyanite in here, lapis. Yep, there's lapis, kyanite. There is an obsidian in there. They did throw a black one in there. But yeah, it's a full bracelet of like tons of love. And I'm like, I love this bracelet. And I actually had my disability hearing last week and I wore this bracelet to it. And I don't have the full determination yet on anything, but let's just say that the meeting did go well. So I'm looking forward to their determination. Let's just say that. Hi, my soul sister. What's up, my pagey? I love you. I think M had to go get coffee. Oh, wow. Thank you. Yeah, and there's my Darren. What's up, buddy? How's it going? I didn't know if you were still awake or not because I know you worked today. So, like, I wasn't for sure if you were still up or not. I was just talking about you. Were your ears ringing? Yeah, I've got some ideas for some new merch for the channel. Hi, Randy. Um, that I want to work on. Just trying to get back on the beat of things, I guess. You know, it's almost like I feel like these last couple of weeks have been full of so much other stuff. You know what I mean? That I sometimes have to look at YouTube, and I hate to say it this way, as like a hobby instead of it being like a job because of the fact that it is my fun time because I love hanging out with you guys. I love doing readings. I love being a part of people's lives, helping as much as I can, doing investigations, talking to people about what it is that they're experiencing, what I'm experiencing. But also, there's just been a lot of things on the outside that have been preventing that because of just everyday life. So I hate doing that to people, but it is true. And I'm like, I know I haven't been live lately. I know you guys have been probably missing, your fellow wanderer, but I try to be on M streams when I can. So like you at least get to see me there. But it's all about love and light, right? But yeah, I wanted to wait till people got in the chat. Hi Maria, welcome. Yeah, the my Aunt Sherrie, the one that you guys actually see in various chat rooms throughout YouTube. Her name is on there, Sherrie V. She is my actual aunt. And unfortunately, she did have a mild heart attack a couple days ago. And today they had to put a stent or a catheterization into her heart. And so we are doing a stream tonight to send out love and light and healing vibes to her, saying prayers. I wanted to get the word out to let people know because she is so supportive of every channel. She doesn't cause drama. She's always there. She does the best she can. She supports one another. And unfortunately, last year we lost Uncle Timmy. And I had a feeling that this was going to happen or something like this was going to happen because of a broken heart. And unfortunately, it did. And so, because of that, she is now at the hospital. She is doing well. She is alert. I did speak to her through messaging earlier, so she is aware, and around. But I just wanted to make sure that people got a chance to express their love to her because I know that there's people in here who know her, who see her, that love her, and I just wanted to make sure that you guys were a part of that.
Prayer for her.
Yeah, I wanted to real quick. I'm like, in case she's awake, I wanted to make sure she got the notification because I know she's been in and out sleeping. So my aunt Sherrie V, yeah, Sherrie V is my aunt. Remember? But yeah,
I love that.
But yeah, if you're able. Otherwise, rest. We love you. But yes, I am. Oh, thank you, Linda. It's nice to see you too. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up.
Well, it's okay. I'm going through my prayers to choose which one is good for her.
Hi, Linda Salmons. Welcome, honey. Yeah, I know she's been telling me that you've been talking to her, Stony, and I didn't know if you knew about it or not. So I wanted to make sure. I asked her first, of course, and talked to her earlier and asked her, but I told her that I was like, we wanted to do a stream to send her tons of love and light, a prayer stream. Em and I are each going to read a card for her, even though she's not actually physically here. We're going to do that for her as a way to send love and light to her. Also, I'm going to have Em lead just a guided prayer for us because she is phenomenal. And I know that she knows like every word of the Archangel Michael prayer. And I want her to be able to send that out because I always end up missing a part of it, but I get the point across. And so I always skip some of that part and I'm like, crap. So I always have to look at it to read it because I can't always remember every word of it. I remember most of it, but there's a part in the middle that I can never remember. And so she's really good at that. So I'm gonna have her do the prayer. But yes. Yeah, my Aunt Sherrie, the one that you guys see in chat, her name is Sherrie V to all you guys. Like when she shows up in chat, she shows up as it's SHERRIEV, and then it's the dot afterwards, the period. So that's how you guys see her name in the chat. She is actually my aunt. So she's not just, I don't call her just Aunt Sherrie, like literally she's a part of my family. So she's not just a fam on chat, she's family. Um, yeah, I think that could be okay. I was just kind of like, maybe not Messenger, but like the Facebook. I don't know how she'd feel about that yet. I don't know. You can, however, if you're already on my Facebook fan page, if you want to post that link, go ahead and um, go to my Facebook fan page and then post your prayers and loving messages to her because she is a moderator on that, so she will get the notification for it. And I will let her know too. I'll send them all to her or at least get her to look at them. Okay. That way, because I was like, I don't really want to take the risk of her having a bunch of people she may not know or may know messaging her. One second.
I think I may just do my St. Michael prayer for her.
Yeah. I was like, BTM, can I get a reading if I donate to PayPal? You could get a reading even if you didn't. But
Hey, Wendy.
the on here I do like the free card readings and things like that. But I was gonna say I was like a private reading. I always tell people if I'm taking the time out and then scheduling it with you, then that's when I ask for the donation. But I don't do it for just the live streams. You can pick or choose whether you do that. But I was like, but I was like, why does that name sound familiar? I thought it was, oh my gosh, okay, I'm getting it confused. BTM is not Sarah. It's,
No,
what's that? What's the,
no, they're on B Town Paranormal. So,
B-Town, that's it. Yeah, I was like, oh my God, I just had him confused. I was like, what?
well, I do my St. Michael prayer. I'm probably gonna take my camera off.
That's fine.
Alright. um, Saint Michael, Archangel, you're a defender in battle. You too will whip the stone of the devil. I ask you to come forth and shield us with your cloak, and defend us with your sword. Watch over Sherrie as she's going through a hard time. Help her with her health and guide her. I ask you to watch over her surroundings, her loved ones, and her family. Amen.
Amen. Yes, Bridget, I do. Yeah, I can do spirit box, like I can do spirit box sessions because I have an SP7. I have a K2 meter. I have a digital recorder for actual EVPs. I do card readings, pendulum, dowsing rods. I do house investigations, and private, like for the like private readings, like I can either like video chat with you on Hangouts, Messenger, or now StreamYard. I can do that, and I'm able to do like a face-to-face video chat with you and do an actual reading with you where I'm picking up on your energy. So I'm like, I can usually do it even in here, but I'm like, I tend to like it better when I'm face to face with somebody because I feel like I pick up more. So, but yeah, if you would like a card reading, if you'd like a card reading, go ahead and type 1 in the chat and I will write your name down and then Em and I will take turns doing readings for you.
Yes,
Or just so you know, if you would like a reading from me, you are able to say out loud, you know what I mean, like who you want.
yeah, type
That's no
what
big
you
deal.
want.
Yeah. And I'm like, and I will do the best I can to try to get to anyone and everyone I can. But I know I got some catching up to do. But as this chat grows, it gets a little harder.
That's true.
Yes, I am. Yeah. Yeah. Stoney's had private readings with me. Paige knows me too from like not from a private reading, but she knows my abilities and gifts because I look at her as a mentor and I look at her as like a walking angel because I love her. And I'm like this she's phenomenal.
I dropped
Abby,
it.
Bridget,
I dropped it, yo.
Stoney, Paige. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Paige is like, pick me, pick me.
Paige, my soul sister.
Would love one only. Jamie would love one only. Sorry, are you trying to say that you want a reading from M or me? I'm trying to figure out what you're saying.
Thank you, Mackenzie. I'm dropping everything. I'm trying to go blonde, so this is the first step. I went a little bit lighter, and it's gonna go blonder. But it's blonde on top.
Nope. Whatever you do, don't send me information about who you want me to contact. Let me pick up stuff on my own, please. I'm even covering the screen so I can't see what you wrote. Try to remove the comment.
Ow. Me
I
elbow.
saw the long sentence, but I'm one of those people that I like to pick up on energy myself and make sure I'm connecting with the right person. So I'm covering up whatever message you just posted. So just remove it if you can, will ya? Or somebody remove it for me so I don't see it. I don't want to know any information. I'm trying not to see it. No. Okay.
Oh, my card popped out. My card popped out.
Okay. Did it delete? Okay. Thank you. Okay. I didn't see it. I was like, I only saw like something about like a long sentence or whatever, and all I saw was something about a husband, and I'm like, no, don't. I was like, don't. Okay, Jamie would like to have one from you. Oh yeah, Linda, no problem.
By cell phone.
Thank you. No, don't worry about it. I don't give out real names or anything like that, dear. I'm like, I won't. I would never. I'm one of those people that I do believe in confidentiality as much as possible. And so I'm great. Thank you. Okay. Oh, beast mode. Do you want one? Okay. I'll put you on it too.
Where did I go? So my hair's
Oh,
all my face.
okay. Okay. Yeah. And I, since I don't, of course, if you donate, yes, you will get a reading, but I don't pick and choose based on that. Okay. So I just wanted to let you know that I don't do that. Okay. So I'm like, I always give everybody the same equal opportunity as much as I can. Okay. But since you did donate, you are on the list and I will give you a reading. Okay.
That's awesome.
Okay. And then I got, what's that? Okay. What does that say there? Hey, Roberta. Oh my gosh. I haven't seen you in a long time either. How you been, honey?
Hey Ruby. Hey Maria. Hey Robert. Hey Roberta.
Okay.
I don't
Oh,
got, I don't got my glasses, so I'm like far away from the computer because the little guy broke them and he snapped in half, broke.
hold on. Post that link for me. Okay. Well, okay. The sharpshooter, James Sharp, our awesome brother from another mother, literally just sent me a message, and I didn't realize this until just now. I did know about a GoFundMe that was for her when my uncle Timmy passed, but because he's no longer available to help out financially, I guess her sister, my Aunt Lee, and her daughter, my cousin Shannon, put up a GoFundMe for her to help with medical expenses. And I didn't know that they did that. I wish she would have told me earlier or something. But yes, she did. I guess they set up
Oh,
a
that's
GoFundMe.
awesome.
So I told James if he comes in that I'm like he can more than put that in there. That's absolutely
Yeah,
fine. Yeah. I'm like I will help out with whatever way I can. So yes.
I think I shuffled enough.
He is like, he's my brother. Boo, 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 boo. That's messed up. That's messed up that James, the sharpshooter, my brother who lives all the way in Texas, knows more about my Aunt Sherrie than I do. What the fudge? I'm like, I need to have a little
He
chat with
knows
my family
all.
there.
He knows all.
He does. He sees all and knows all. But man, that man, he is so good. I'm telling you, like, he is so good. Okay.
I love James. He's an awesome person and an awesome moderator.
Absolutely. Okay, I want to make sure that I wrote down everybody. James. Hey, James. Oh, that's Hawk Bam James. Hey, Hawk. What's up?
Hey James, how's it
Oh,
going, hon?
my Aunt Sherry's in the chat. She made it.
Hi, Aunt
Hi.
Sherry. Blessings and prayers for you.
Yeah, actually, I'm just did the Archangel Michael prayer for you, and I was gonna do a prayer, a personal prayer. That's what I was gonna do as a personal one since I know you. So I was like, and since you're my aunt and I love you, but I was like, I cannot believe that James Sharp knew about your GoFundMe before I did. Hi, Suzanne Taylor. How are you, honey? Okay, there he is. What's up, my sharpshooter brother? My brother, boo 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 boo. Okay, so my Aunt Sherry wanted to give a little love. We did do a prayer for you through Archangel Michael, and then I was gonna do a personal prayer. Um, I'm just asking my guides to surround me with love and light for these readings as well. So I'm opening myself up. So I just need a second for that. But
You're opening yourself wide up. Sorry. How do you turn those dang things off?
Okay, and then for my Aunt Sherrie. Okay, Lord, I ask that you send my Aunt Sherrie all the love and light you can. Surround her with your light, enfold her with your love, protect her with your awesome power. I ask that you step forward and comfort her, carry her through any hard times, help her get over her health ailments. I want to send all the healing vibes I can to her and her family right now during this time of need. I ask that you help comfort her and give her strength to continue. And I ask that you bring her back to us healthy and happy. And I ask this all in Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
That
Amen.
Oh yeah, and I was like, I have some names written down too from before. I want to let you know, yes, I was in the middle of a lot of stuff. That's what I said in the beginning. I wanted to let you know there's a lot of stuff going on family wise, priorities that had to come before this. So when I do get a chance to post my next video, the mods that have been posting my links and being here on a regular basis and the names that I've written down, I already have you down, and I'm going to put your names on the credit of one of my videos so then people know who you are. And I'm also going to try to do a short description because, like, when we let you know what the video is about, I'm going to post your names in there for being part of my mod squad, okay?
You know,
So,
when you do the sharpshooter, though, you get to do his bullseye thing. Yeah.
I
I love that thing. I
know,
like
right?
that.
The
Oh,
sharpshooter.
yeah.
But yes, I was like, if you guys would like to donate to Sherrie and help her out with any medical expenses right now, I would truly appreciate that. If you can't afford to donate, please do us a favor and share that link out on social media, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever you use. Share it out there, get it out there for other people to see. Let them know who you're doing it for, sending her prayers, love, and light, and whatever you possibly can. That's all that matters to
I'll,
us. We
de-
really just want the best for her and the best outcome for her higher good and purpose.
I'll definitely share it out on my Facebook.
Yeah, I was like, could you do me a favor? Could you copy it and put it on my Facebook fan page since I didn't know it was there until
Yeah, I can do
now?
that.
So I was like, I can't. And then I wrote down Linda Albee. I always think I'm saying it wrong. Okay, got that. Having trouble streaming your YouTube channel down, and I will go in the order in which I got the names, but I am picking up on something. I just felt it, and I need to say it, otherwise I'm gonna. Oh, hold on a second. All right. Okay, I already knew it was male right away when they stepped up. I opened up and felt it. There's a pain, like a bad pain in my head, and I hear like ringing in my ears, like the sound of a gunshot right by my ear. So like I'm getting the feeling that somebody was shot, and I'm thinking it has something to do with the head area. What I'm trying to figure out is whether it was someone else did the shooting or if, yeah, somebody else did it. But I feel like I got like hit in the head and hit in the chest. Okay, because my breathing went down afterwards. After saying this, my breathing went down. So something's wrong with my breathing. M,
Mm.
are you muting yourself to share
No.
the? Oh my gosh.
Well, I forgot to.
Okay. Shannon is in the chat right now, and that is my Aunt Sherry's daughter. She's my cousin. So she's in here. The one that says grandma of two girls, that's my cousin. I thought you were B-Town Paranormal, and I got the names mixed up. But as long as you stay cool and calm, and I see you in my chat, we're fine. So don't worry about it. I won't change it now. I was like, I'll just keep it there. But okay, I was picking up on something to do. Okay, this had to do with a mail. Okay, as soon as I opened up a mail step forward, I felt something to do with my head. I have ringing in my ears, like a gun went off by my head or something, or like that sound of ringing in my ears. And it's something to do with my chest and my head, and I feel like somebody else pulled the trigger. So I feel like this is a murder and not a self-inflicted thing. So I feel like this was something to do with a murder. And I hate talking about that stuff online, but oh. And he wasn't very old either, like 47. I thought I heard something about 47, the number 47. I'm not for sure if that relates to you or not, but I'm like, I feel like I'm picking up on something for Bridget. So hold on one second. Something to do with the number 47 or something, 74 or 47, but I'm seeing it like 47. That's how I'm hearing it. And then something to do with my head and my chest. Yeah, like I get this feeling like I was taken by surprise and like my breathing is very, very labored. So I almost feel like it came kind of like out of nowhere. And then somebody shot me in the chest. And while I was down on the ground, they did it again in my head. And I'm hearing the ringing. Um, I saw a physical altercation just now between two people. And so I'm wondering if this started beforehand in a different place or a different situation. I'm not for sure where they were at, but I see these two people having an argument or something, and they're back and forth at each other. And then it's almost like the following day or like soon after that, this person comes after him. I don't know why, but I feel like I got shot in my head. Like I hear it in my, I'm hearing it like something to do with my chest though. Like I don't know if it like if I fell back and knocked the wind out of me and I wasn't quite out yet or not, but I felt the shot to my head. I hear the ringing in my ears and I feel like my breathing is just like heavy. But I did see like a physical altercation with somebody else. This it took place previous to the murder though. There's I do get the impression though that I do know who shot me. I'm familiar with the person who did it. Ah, damn, my ear hurts. Oh, was he like in his 40s? I felt like 47. Um, I feel like there was a shot somewhere, like something to do with my breathing in my head, though. Like I feel like my head is pounding. Like I hear the ringing in my ears. Yeah, there was some sort of altercation that happened previous to this, though. Something happened previous to this that led up to it. I feel like, hearing like a horn. That's why my head is forward. The shot I think happened in the chest, and my head goes forward like that. So I was in a sitting position. There was some physical something happened previous to this, but all I see is, and I'm hearing this loud like horn or beeping. Okay, the breathing is where it's getting. Okay, the ringing was from the sound of the gunshot. Then the head hit something though. It went forward. So I feel like maybe it went on the steering wheel. Maybe there's something to do with that. Oh, who's messaging me? Security guard shot him leaving a parking lot. He parked his car. And my boys. Okay. I think I think I'm gonna pull a talking to heaven card for you, and then if you'd like a private reading where we can kind of go more in depth with this, then I would be glad to do that with you, Bridget. So I was gonna say, I was like, if I'm picking up on them now, then I'll pick up on them then. But I was like, because there are a lot of people in the chat, so it gets. Unfortunately, it's like I am very sorry for your loss, but I'm like other people want readings too, and it's hard for me to catch everybody and do all that. But if you'd like a private reading, we can set that up, okay? I am very sorry for your loss, though. Boy. I'm feeling that he has a son, namesake. I'm getting namesake, so I think a son is named after him, or a child is named after him. Hi, Kim Medina. How you feeling? Hey, Bridget. Okay, Bridget, the card I pulled for you, I just scanned it out. It's called We Will Be Together Again. Trying to make sure you can see this card. Can you see that card? We will be together again. And he is telling you that because our souls are intertwined by shared missions and unfinished business, we are destined to be together. For now, I will be with you in my non physical form, functioning as a guide and a loving companion. While I can't give the guidance that God or an angel would, I can lend my support and strength to help and protect you. Once your life is complete, we will reunite in spirit form, when I'll remind you of the ways of the wondrous non physical world. I can tell you now that there's nothing to fear about dying, and yet you must live your life completely in order to fulfill your mission. When the time is right, you and I will have other physical lives together, ones that are perfectly orchestrated to help others and to create spiritual growth for the both of us. Sorry. To hold your hand and to guide and to know that I will love you. It's a beautiful card. So he is definitely watching out for you. Yeah. I don't know why I keep wanting to say David. Something to do with David. David or oh, you're very welcome, honey. I think M needed to hop off. I don't know. Okay. And then all right. All right. BTM paranormal. Well, I'm glad that it's tears of joy. It means that you had a long and fulfilling life with him. And even though right now he's not physically with you, you will reunite and you will have more um, time together. And he does see how you and your kids are doing. He is still around and you can still talk to him as if he's there. He will hear you. There's also ways for them to show us signs. A lot of us don't pay attention to those signs because we're always so busy with our everyday life. We don't think to like look within and to listen for those things. But I'm very sure that he is probably, oh, there goes that. Um, there's times when he's left coins for your sons, for your kids. I don't know why I keep wanting to say sons, but I'm like something to do with boys. And then um, stuff that would be random to most people turns out to be something significant for you. Dates, times, places, certain things in the clouds. There is butterflies, dragonflies, bees. They send you these things through loving symbols. Okay, that's crazy because I wrote down the number 47 and I didn't know what that had to do with. I didn't know if that was his age, but I kept feeling something to do with boys. And like I kept hearing something about boys and I wrote down the number 4 and the number 7 or 47. Of course, Shannon, you can get put on the list. Oh, sorry. Stretch out here. There we go. Okay. And then BTM. Feeling something to do with a stomach issue. Hold on. I'm talking out loud right now, BTM. Let me get through the Rolodex here. Stomach issues. Feeling female. Mother. Motherly. Um. Oh, yeah, Ruby. I wrote your name down. Something to do with. Okay. A breathing. There was something to do with the breathing and the way I breathe. Like took a breath. Um. You have to focus on the good times. You have to focus on putting love and light and positivity back in your life. It's not about the loss of somebody. You had 26 great years with your soulmate, and for that, you can cherish every day for the rest of your life with that. My my father passed away in 2011, and I think of it as 28 good years with the best dad I possibly could. I'm like, he was definitely the one that was chosen specifically to be my dad, and I couldn't ask for a better father. So I look at it in that sense too. I've had a lot of losses. I'm like when you have these types of abilities, you tend to be ill a lot. You tend to have a lot of pain issues. Spirit comes and goes a lot of times. You live shorter lifespans because of it. And also, it's because you see things for what they really are and not what others want you to see them as. And two, I guess more often or not, it's more like you tend to, I guess, psychically connect to others' emotions. Also, you, I do have foresight or psychic abilities too, and there's been times where I've premonitioned things that have happened. So that does take. It's like almost like a psychic draining, and when that does that, you have to take a break and close off, and you need to like balance in order to be able to find your light again and be harmonious with it. Because it's like it'll take you on a whole bunch of battles if you don't. I know. I don't wish tragedy or violence on anybody at all, and I don't think that that is any way for anybody to pass away, and I'm sorry for your loss. I'm like, it's sad and it's hard and it's heartbreaking, and I completely understand that. I was going to say that sometimes, though, trying to look at things from a different perspective helps. Um, Trying to put more of that remembrance. Okay. BTM, I'm sorry. I started talking about your mother. I apologize because I was picking up. I wrote down mother, stomach issues, female, and I was having a breathing issue, and that's what I was writing down as I was talking. But I was like, the breathing issue, I kind of feel like almost like a knot in the pit of my stomach. So it's like giving me that feeling, like almost like I can't even. Yeah, it's exactly what it is. It's like a knot that you can't untie. So it's stomach issues and digestive issues. Um, and I kind of get that reflux feeling like that, like I kind of nauseous or nauseated and wanting to like kind of puke. So I'm not for sure why I feel that way, but I did feel mother in that case. Um, Okay. I do feel I did just hear at peace. I don't know why I keep wanting to say this, but I feel like died while sitting up. I don't know why I want to say it like I was sitting in a chair or sitting up, but I just heard that. I heard at peace and I heard died while sitting in a chair. I don't know why I say that. I don't sometimes some of the stuff that comes out of me, I don't even realize I'm saying the right things until they do. Like I'm sorry. I'm like I blurt stuff out and I'm like, "Oh my gosh." I'm like, "Does that make sense to anybody else?" Cuz sometimes I'm like but yeah, like I don't know. I feel like sitting like something about sitting up. Or I died while sitting up. But that's what I kept hearing is something about sitting up. I didn't know if it was in a chair or not, but I was like, it felt like it was died while sitting up. But I did feel like peaceful. So I did feel that like it was like I passed away in my sleep. So I'm getting that feeling of like the slowly being shut down and then just going over. So that's kind of like my feeling is like I feel when I say at peace, I mean like died peacefully, the way you would want somebody to pass. I know. It's so crazy, Paige. I'm like, there's times when I like stutter and I'm like, I know I talk fast, but I'm like, I normally don't stutter. But I'm like, there's times when like I take on different diction and tone in my voice. And I'm like, there's times when I get happier or sad in my voice. I'm like the way I act. And it's like it's weird. Like it feels like sometimes like your whole body language and mannerisms change. Well, I if that comes to that point, BTM, I really do hope that, you know, when it does happen, that it happens peacefully. But I do feel that yeah, she had some pain and she had some health issues and stuff, but I feel like as for like in a tragic circumstance, I don't feel like it was a tragic way of dying. The way I'm feeling is like she went um peacefully in her sleep. So I just feel like it was a gradual like she closed her eyes, went to sleep and didn't wake up. And I'm like usually I can sense when somebody is like at a peaceful passing. Yeah, I feel like it was a long life too. So I want to say 60s or 70s maybe. I don't know. Something to do with 60s or 70s. But I feel like she had a longer life. So or longer than expected or something. So 60s or 70s. Stacy. Ah, I love that. Yeah, I was sort of hearing like late 60s, 70s. So something to do with that. I felt like it was in between there. Oh, sorry. Okay. The card that I pulled for you is Now I Have No Pain. Oh, I want to make sure you can see this card. This new StreamYard thing's got me confused on how to show these cards. And then, okay, now I have no pain. Okay, and it's also showing you like rows of flowers in yellow. So this is another way of them showing you love and being at peace. Yellow also represents our solar plexus area, which has to do with stomach related illnesses and things of that nature, and digestive tract issues. So yellow is the color that is represented in here, and it's probably something that you need to hear too if you're experiencing any sort of stomach issues. You can get yourself stuff like yellow citrine, um, yellow or orange citrine. Sorry, I just feel like overwhelmed all of a sudden. Oh gosh. Yeah, the card is now I have no pain. I'm sorry. The yellow crystals that have to do with your spirit energy, you can get like citrine, um, yellow topaz. I think that I want to say it's called Amazonia or something like that. Amazonite. I can't remember what the name of that is right now, but there's tons of yellow crystals out there. They all work within your solar plexus area, and I know I just got overwhelmed by a whole bunch of energy. I felt it. Like I was just like I needed to push some energy away. Like, okay, I got your message. Ooh, okay, that is really weird. Okay, I have my fan going over here. I have my ceiling fan going and my air conditioner over here going. And I swear to God, none of these things are like, it's not like blowing directly at me in my face, but I feel like I just got this cold rush of air. This blew right into my face right here. And it was like right here on my chin and cheek. It was way different because, like, okay, I'm feeling my fan over here, like on my arm and leg, to kind of cool me down because I'm hot. The ceiling fan, my head, or whatever, and stuff. The air conditioner, the little lever on it is pointed that way, so it goes out and then through. And this felt like it came right at my face, like right here. Yes. Hmm. Well, I did have to like cross somebody the other night too. So, and Marie, yes, you're on my list too. Okay. Yeah, I do. I see, sense, feel, hear. Just depends on what they want to show me. Sometimes spirit isn't strong enough to actually manifest. Um, Sometimes what they'll do is they'll give me images like in my mind's eye. So I'll get like silhouette, hair color, maybe like a favorite hat. Um, I get like it just depends on what they want to show me, honey. Okay. Sorry. BTM, the card that you got was now I have no pain. And it's saying you worried whether I suffered in my passing, and I'm here now to tell you that all physical pain is connected to the body. Now that my body has been laid to rest, I am completely pain free. Before, movement was slow and cumbersome, but now I am so light and free that I can be wherever I want with just a thought. Part of my life review has been to examine the source of my previous physical pain and to take responsibility without guilt for my role in manifesting those conditions. I now see that the path of pain was a choice my soul made, and I am learning great lessons of compassion and empowerment from that path. So they're letting you know that they're learning from any past mistakes, any sort of past health issues. The body is the only thing that experiences the pain once it's soul level or spiritual level. No more pain is around them or associated with them. So they do not feel the physical pain anymore. And so if you were worried about that, whether she was at peace or carrying that with her into death, then she is actually at peace. See, I wish I could just do card readings where I could just pull a card, you know what I mean, and like feel a card for you and pull it. But for me, that's not who I am. And I'm like, I know that my readings are very different than others. And I'm like, I pick up on different energy and different things. And so I can't always shut that down, I guess, or minimalize the reading. Okay. Mackenzie, are you still in here, honey? Yeah, now that I don't have my little sister in here anymore to help me with the readings, I'm like, yeah, we do. We get a lot more. It's like, I mean, I when I pull a card for somebody, I always make sure I give my interpretation first before I pull the card because I want to make sure that whatever card I'm getting is validating what I'm feeling or it's validating information for them. And then that way it's like when that happens, it's like it's a way to be able to say yes, that card was for them. And then I read like kind of the insert or the notation with the card. But I was like, but my interpretation of anything always comes first before I do the reading, card reading. That's why it's, you know, different. Oh, sorry, headphone is starting to get to my ear. But yeah, I was like, I didn't know, but I was gonna start talking to people about if they wanted like EVP sessions and stuff again. And um I have a digital recorder now. No problem, James. I am, but it's okay. I'm like, I was hoping that Em was going to be here to help me with some of the readings, but she had to go. So that's okay. But my I have a digital recorder and I was having issues trying to figure out how to work it, and my buddy Darren actually showed me how to work it. When we were at the last cemetery we were at, we actually caught voices through that. Like we were asking questions and you can literally hear like the response say like yes, and it's under the tone and we never heard it with our own ears. So I thought that was really cool. And I was like, I wanted to try that one night, just do a regular digital EVP session and see what you catch. But yeah, the but spirit box is a little different. Okay. Mackenzie. Okay. I keep wanting to say angel tarot for you, but yeah, I still haven't gotten my flippin' office together yet. I need more hands for that, Mackenzie. There's Okay. Something to do with a pause. Like it's almost like I feel like when this person passed, there's like a pause right here. And so I'm like almost like can't move forward. So I feel like I'm kind of stuck in time. Feeling male. Um, okay. I don't know why. Like a father or an uncle? I don't know why, but I keep wanting to say uncle. But this person is a male, older male, older than me, um, like a father figure. I feel like when this person passed, like I feel like this like shift in time, like there's this pause or break where I'm having like this like I can't quite move forward, almost like I don't have the answers I'm looking for, kind of thing. So suicide. Okay. All right. The male that I'm picking up on, I feel like he was like a father, um and something to do with suicide, but I'm not for sure what that has to do with you yet or this situation yet. But I heard something about suicide. I feel like there's answers. Something needs to happen for stuff to move forward. So I'm feeling that, but okay. This definitely relates to you, Mackenzie. I'm already feeling it. So it's like, but yeah, it's like as soon as I saw this and I flipped it over and I saw the queen part, I was like, I knew that it had to do with you because I was like, it's the queen of earth and angel tarot means thoughtful, creative, warm, and sensible. Oops, sorry. I'm trying to get that over to you. See it. Like, I wish I had more lighting in here. It'd be a lot better. But is there something wrong with my chat? Oh, how can you repeat this? Something. No problem, Shauna. Have a good night. Thank you for being here, though. Okay. Mackenzie, the card I got for you was Queen of Earth. As soon as I realized this, I like kind of pulled it out, and I'm like, it shows you like, okay, the balance between light and earth, and it's almost like the Queen of Earth is holding the ball of light in her hand. It's almost like time is spinning around her. That's why I was trying to show that to you. I'm like, I'm trying to get the picture across to you. So this definitely represents what I was feeling. But it's saying to you that you need to make time for those around you, take a sensible approach to things, deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. So the situation that you're dealing with right now, decisions that you've had to make. Oh, hey Tony, what's up, hon? Needs to be carefully considered. Kind of get that feeling like when my grandmother would say, like, if you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say it at all. That's kind of what I want to tell you. So I feel like maybe there's been some hurt words or something going on with a person and fighting hurt words. But the Queen of Earth in situations represents remember to enjoy time with other people. You have much to give, whether it be to family, friends, or those less fortunate. Handle any challenge with understanding and warmth, but also with confidence and resourcefulness. And for people, it's saying someone who cares about others and is quick to lend a hand. A person who is warm, creative, intelligent, and able to efficiently solve problems. Unselfish, family oriented, sensible, excellent with money, down to earth, yet enjoys beautiful things. So I feel that's you. Thank you, Tony. That's no problem. Get some sleep, honey. Yeah, I was like, I didn't realize, I didn't even think of like how late it was going to be either. So I was like, holy cow. But I was like, man, yeah, I am getting a little drained from the mediumship readings. Those are harder to do. They take a lot more energy. Just pulling a card and reading isn't as hard. Oh, I was gonna say when it came to you, Mackenzie, I wrote down I was feeling a male, um, like a father. I wrote uncle, and then I wrote down something to do with suicide. I don't know if that has anything to do with you or not, but I wrote that down because that's what I was feeling at the moment. I'm not for sure if that relates to you or not. Hi, Susan. Oh, I understand. Grandson won't sleep unless grandma with him. I understand. Yeah, but it's like, oh, I've been trying to do my best not to smoke on camera anymore, like smoke cigarettes on camera, because I think that's one of those YouTube things now where they're pulling crap on people who smoke on camera. So I'm turning my camera off real quick. But I'm still here, so I can still see the chat for a second. Absolutely, Tony. And I love having you here. So thank you for stopping in and give that grandbaby a big kiss from me. Okay, Debbie Crothers, are you still in here, honey? Yeah, it's starting to get later, so people are starting to go to bed. Thank you, Susan. You're awesome. Are you the Susan Taylor? Are you the Susan that Angie calls Aunt Susie? Okay. I wrote down male like a father, and then afterwards I felt there was something questionable or suicide. So I was like, I didn't know what the suicide had to do with or not, so I wasn't for sure. Okay. I wasn't for sure if you were the same one or not, but I was like, was like, I remember someone calling her aunt, someone else calling someone Aunt Susie, but I don't know who that is. And I was like, I can't remember what the name is now. But I was like, but I love having you, Susan. You're always here, and I love you. It's like, I need to do a reading with you. I don't think it's her real aunt. I think she just calls her Aunt Susie. Mm-mm. Nope, it's not her aunt sister. That's Shirley. There's Shirley, Patty, and Marie. Angie's mom is Marie. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. What I was gonna say is like did Debbie say if she was in here still? I don't know if she left already or not. She might have. You're welcome, my brother. Boo 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 boo. And then okay. If Debbie's not in here, then the next person is Linda. Albie. Right? I read that too. Hey Todd, what's up, hon? I love you, sharpshooter. Que necesites champarme a culo. And I know what each of those words meant. That's okay, sharpshooter. Thank you for standing up for me. You're amazing. That is why I'm a brother. Linda Albee. How you doing, Tweety? Sorry, I turned my camera off for a minute. Em had to go, and my camera's off because I'm smoking a cigarette, and I think YouTube's been pulling crap on people that smoke on camera. So I'm trying to stay away from smoking on camera. I already told you, Japes, I'm sending you a paycheck as soon as I can. As soon as I start getting paid from YouTube, I'm sending you some money. He was my first mod on my channel, and he's been here every time. Oh, good night, Elizabeth. Good seeing you, honey. I bet. Yeah, I posted it on my Facebook page, so I was hoping that people would see it there and get the notification, but I understand. I'm like, YouTube's been kind of effing up like that. And now that we had to switch to StreamYard for our streams instead of doing it through YouTube and Google Hangouts, whatever, it's like people are not getting notifications and stuff. Plus, I'm sure other people have went live since I've been, yeah, like other people went live or done streams or whatever. So I'm like, there's nothing I can do about that. I'm just happy. Let's say I'm not here for money. I'm here to meet new people. I know that, James. I know that very well. But I always told you that if I got paid on YouTube one day, I was gonna send you some money for being a mod just because of how amazing you are. And I was like, he deserves it. He mods for everybody. He's like Switzerland. He's neutral. Like he doesn't start fights. He doesn't cause drama. He doesn't start problems. He doesn't do any of that. He just comes in, posts links, shares the love with people, and literally just boom. That's awesome, Paige. Actually, just so you guys know, when I started the stream today, I forgot to say this because I was thinking of my Aunt Sherrie, but today, or August 28th, would have been my dad's 72nd birthday. So my dad turned 72 technically yesterday. So I had him on my mind all day and I lit a candle for him and I told him happy birthday and how much I loved him. But if you save that money and come to see me, yeah, I would love to. As long as you let me crash on the couch if I can't afford a hotel, I'd be so happy to come down there. I'm like, I've always wanted to go to Texas. Thank you. Yeah, my dad would have been 72 yesterday. So I still celebrate his birthday. No, I'd get a hotel. What's funny is my dad and my god sister shared the same birthday. They, my god sister Christina is actually, I think she turned 38 or 39 today, and then or yesterday, and my dad turned 72. And what's funny is they shared a birthday, and then Christina's sister, who's my other god sister, Tabitha, her birthday's June 3rd and mine's June 4th. So we always kind of shared a birthday sometimes when we were around each other. But she was a couple years older than me. All right. Let me go pedal and then I'll turn the camera right back on. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay. Look at that. Oh, oh, oh. Susan, do you live in Michigan? I'm like, I wonder. Thank you. Oh, bless you, my child. Oh, sorry. Back is starting to kink up. What? Oh no. Okay. Then it's not the same Christina. And I think they're spelt differently too, because my god sister's with a K. But yeah, I was like, okay, Linda Albee. I'm sorry. I think she's still here, right? There's a why am I male? I know it's like father figure. Okay, it's father. It's either father. Yeah. Okay, male father figure. Father. No. But he is a. I'm not sure. Is his husband? Heart. lungs, head. Oh, thank you very much. I did. I just checked them out. Beast mode. Thank you. Yeah, I still have you on my list, hon. Sorry. I have. And also, if I don't get to you tonight when I go live again, I'll make sure that I keep the names on my list, and then I'll come back. You know what I mean, to people too. So just remember, I do that too. Okay. All right, Linda. I'll be. All right, yeah. Keep wanting to say father. Male father. Heart. Head. I don't know if that. I don't think that's your dad though. I don't know. I am getting drained, Linda. Heart, lungs, and head. Um. We love you too. I love you too. I was like, I was gonna have you message me the hospital room number so I could come visit her. So if you want to just do that on the phone, like the same way you sent me the picture, and I'll tomorrow when Lily's got a half day of school, so I'll have to either bring her with me or I'll have to let her see if she wants to chill at home or something. Just depends because she's not big on hospitals and stuff. Ever since she lost her dad, um, she's very, very scared of hospitals. So, okay, Linda, I keep feeling there's a male, something to do with the heart, lungs, and head. So I'm feeling confusion from something. I'm like, I keep wanting to say father, but I'm like, I'm not sure if this is your father or if this is your husband, who is your daughter's father. But I'm like, I keep feeling like they're related somehow, something to do with father and male, heart, lungs, and head. Confusion. Like, I feel like dementia, a lot of confusion. Linda, I got out talking to heaven cards for you. I'm gonna pull you this card, and then I think I'm gonna do Shannon's card because she's in the chat with Sherrie, and then I'm probably gonna get off here, you guys, because I'm getting tired. So I'm gonna do Shannon's card after this. I need to get some sleep and then come back another night. But yeah, why do I keep feeling like I want to say something else? Okay, Linda, did this male call you by a different name? Because I keep feeling like I want to say a different name and like I'm stuttering over it. Like, why are you calling me that? So I don't know if he called you something else or if you had a nickname or something that he called you. But I'm like, I keep feeling like I want to call you something else that's not Linda. Okay. Tears cleanse the soul. Ooh, shape of a heart. Okay. This is okay, then that's why I'm feeling father figure then, because I wrote down husband, and then I wrote down father right next to it, like they went hand in hand somehow. And I was like, well, are you their father or are you their husband? I'm like, so he must have been trying to portray that. But tears cleanse the soul is the card that I'm pulling for you. Sorry, when I get a little kinked up with my legs and stuff in my back, I have to like switch positions. I apologize, but I can't sit like that. I have a really bad hip and back issue, so I tend to get crooked. But it's saying, when you cry, I am even closer to you, hugging and reassuring you. Sometimes you feel my presence and sometimes not. However, I want you to know how beautiful you are when you are vulnerable, with your heart fully open, feeling your raw emotions. Tears are a way to wash your soul of impurities, such as fear and worry. It's a healthy means of releasing painful feelings. So I'm very proud of you for allowing yourself to cry. I know that it's difficult and that you want the pain to end, and it will. I promise. Just know that your heart heals faster as you allow it to experience all of these feelings. Don't try to stay composed or hold back tears. Cry, and if and when you need to, people will understand. And if they don't, then that says much more about them than it does about you. Because God gave us the ability to shed tears for a healing reason. And it takes a very strong person to cry. So definitely some healing and closure is what I'm feeling. Something to do with not having closure. Were you not able to say goodbye to this person, Linda? Like in a proper way? Thank you. You guys are all amazing. Okay. That's what I'm feeling is something to do with closure, not being able to say goodbye. They're telling you that like they can feel and understand the tears that you have and shed for them. So when you do, they know that you're actually grieving for them. That's their way of acknowledging their presence to you. So when they're around and those tears come up or those memories come up, that's their way of stepping forward to let you know that it's okay to cry and to let that emotion out. And so it's never goodbye, it's always see you later, because eventually when you get into spirit form, you guys will reunite as spirit. Like you're able to connect then and speak in a term in a way that you'll understand. But as of right now, it's a little bit harder to communicate. There's a barrier there. So just know that he recognizes that you don't have closure, and he's trying to let you know that by stepping through, that he's still around and he still cares. So he will make that known. And those memories, when they do come, feel free to cry because that's a way to have closure for you. It's okay. You don't have to apologize for not being there for him. He knows that you weren't there. But he knows that it's not because you didn't want to be. It's because it was just a distance thing or something. Something to do with someone being on one side and someone being on the other. So I feel like there was like a drift or distance between the two. I don't think it was for lack of love. Do you know how he passed away, Linda? Because I heard something to do with heart and lungs. And then I felt something to do with my head. So I'm thinking like I wanted to say like almost like a dementia, but it wasn't like that old. It was more like a confusion or something or tumor maybe. Like I feel like something to do with the top of my head right here. So I'm thinking there was something going on with the brain, but I feel like it ultimately led to like heart and lungs. Shannon. Okay, that makes sense because I felt something to do with my head and like confusion and pain. And I was like, I wanted to say like a tumor or something to do with the brain. But then I feel like it went down into the chest, heart and lungs. So, but I was like, I was kind of feeling left side, something to do with the left. So it's like heart, chest, head, left. Okay. Like, yeah, I was like, for Shannon too, I was like, yeah, no, we could always like video chat and talk to each other because I'm like, it's not like I don't know you already, but I mean, I don't know everything, but I know a few things. But hmm, okay, that's what I was feeling, and that's why it was the heart and lungs on the left side that I was feeling because I was feeling left side, head, heart, lung. So it's like left side felt like something to do with left side. Okay, all right, okay, Father. Yeah, there's like okay, Shannon. I'm feeling two males and one female. Does that make sense to you? Okay, feeling like father, and then son. This person is okay. They're. I keep wanting to say that they're both father figures. So there's two males, father figures, and then there's one female. This one I feel is more like a friend. Um, okay, the female, I just heard something about a car, head, car, lost control. head's hurting. Drunk driver. And then I heard something like dead on impact. There's this feeling that I'm getting though is that it's like almost like death on impact or something, or dead on arrival. So like I'm feeling like they might have like been breathing in the car accident or whatever, and then they died at the hospital, but I'm feeling something to do with that. But I feel like this person was in their 30s. um my fucking head, excuse my language, I'm sorry, but ooh, I feel like really dizzy and like my head hurts. So I'm thinking that she might have been drunk or high. But whoever this female is, I feel like she was drunk or high, and then they were involved in a car accident somehow. But I'm like 30s, like my head is ringing and pounding right now. Lost control of the car, impact. Yeah, I just keep hearing like dead on arrival, something like that. Dead on arrival. And then I'm like, with the two males, I was feeling that they were both a father figure of some kind. Um, with one of the males, I can't breathe very well. Something to do with the heart and lungs with that one. And then the other father figure I know is Timmy. Oh my head. I'm not sure who this girl was exactly, but I'm like, I don't know if she was related to you or if she was like just like a friend or a best friend or something, but I'm sorry. It was like, but I feel like this person was drunk or high and in their 30s, they lost control of the car. Like my head is pounding. That's all I keep seeing is something to do with a car crash, and like that's all I'm like getting is like a car accident, and it's like after that they just don't know. So there was a male in the car though. I'm seeing a male next to her in the car. So I feel like he made it and she didn't. So there's survivor's guilt from him. I don't know if that makes sense to you or not, but I feel like that male was in the car and he didn't die, but she did. You'll have to tell me later or something. Somebody's in the car. What else? Okay. This card says, I have no more earthly worries. trying to get soup. Sorry. Like I said, this camera thing is new for me for StreamYard. Okay. And again, yellow represents peace. So yellow flowers. I have no more earthly worries. So sunflowers in that picture are important. So the yellow means this person's at peace. So I have no more earthly worries. Wow. Now that I just told her to back off, now my head stopped hurting. Told you. I hope that resonates with you. All I'm seeing is something to do with a car accident. Like my head, I feel like there was somebody else in the car with her, but they didn't die. And I felt that there was a drunk driver involved, or someone was drunk or high in their 30s. And then there's two males. There was and they're both father figures. One, I can't breathe, something to do with my heart. And then I feel Timmy, but I felt him. You can even ask Sherrie. I felt him before he passed. I was getting the pain in my legs the same as him, and I called her and told her after I found out about him that it was in my legs and I was feeling it. But they're damn cat, get down. They're saying I have to be honest with you. Life was very stressful for me. I probably should have been more open and forthcoming about my feelings because I held them in most of the time. And that was damaging for me physically and emotionally. I will admit to you now that I was deeply afraid during my life. I was afraid that you and others wouldn't love me if you knew who I truly was. I felt like I was deeply flawed and didn't want you to know. Now that I'm here, though, everything's turned in a completely new direction. I now see that I had nothing wrong with me except my belief that I was flawed, and that belief caused me to act in ways that were hurtful to myself and others. I apologize for hurting you. I thank God that I have no more earthly worries, and I can now express myself fully to you as I truly am. Now that I no longer am concerned about others' judgments and don't stress about money, work, or day to day life, I'm completely carefree. That's beautiful, though. I am getting drained. That's why I said Shannon was the last card for the night, and I'll have to do other people another night. Do readings another night because I'm like, I try to tell people, I'm like, the mediumship readings are draining. I'm like, if it was just feeling a card, pulling it, and then reading it, I'm like, that's one thing. But I'm like, it takes a lot of energy for that. But I'm like, when you're doing a mediumship reading, it takes more energy out of you. You're welcome, love. I was gonna say you could text me and tell me if I was right or wrong or whatever. I'm like, I'm also getting tired, so I know when I get to this point that I can be a little off. So I'm like, I get a little drained, and then I'm like, oh crap. But it takes a lot more energy to do these kinds of readings than it does just to read a book from a card. So, oh, I know, right? I'm like, I had to find out from James Sharp about the GoFundMe. I didn't even know you guys set it up until he messaged me, and I'm like, are you serious? Like, nobody told me about that. But yeah, I was like, I have my new pendulum I've been playing with for a couple days, and I was like, I'm excited about it. I'm like, when I was at the store and I was standing in line, the lady that was behind the counter was like, watching me, like, so I was putting my energy into it to see which one I liked the most or which one called to me more. And as soon as I picked up this one and I had it in my hand, it was just going, going, going. And first thing she said to me was, "You're a strong empath, aren't you?" And I was like, "Oh yeah." And it was just moving. Good. Yeah, just kind of. And she goes, yeah, but she's like, usually it's stronger empaths who can wield these things and make them go. And I'm like, it takes a lot of energy you got to put into it. It's almost like you're in a dance with energy, and like your body and yourself, your mind, your spirit is asking it to move. No problem, Shannon. I love you. Give my love to Sherrie, okay? When you're ready to communicate, can you move in a clockwise circle for me? It's almost like a weird energy pull, so if I can explain it. Can you do it a bit bigger? It automatically went into a yes. It's like, can you show me your no answer? It's just crazy how this works sometimes. The vibration between it is like, it's incredible. Ow. But yeah, I just wanted to show you. It's pretty nifty, but it gets stronger the more energy you kind of put into it and give it more oomph. You know what I mean? Like it's more like I kind of hold it in my hand every day and then let it swing for a few minutes and kind of get my energy flowing into it. Yep. Yep. Mind, body, and spirit. Like your communication has to be um pretty thorough, like yes or no. You know what I mean? Like it's got to be kind of like if it's a I don't know, it'll usually move like in a counterclockwise circle. You know what I mean? If it's when I ask them to communicate, I always say, when you're ready to communicate with me, move it in a clockwise circle so I know you're ready, and then it'll go. And once it does, then I'll ask it for like a yes question or a no question, and then you see how it goes. Oh, absolutely. Yep. Yeah, and then I'm like, I have other pendulums too. I have I think we realized though that I wasn't for sure what this was, whatever, but I was like, crystal you were talking about. Remember we were talking about that? It's like, what is that, like a shadow? Or what was that? It's like citrine quartz or something, pendulum. And then it's lightweight though, so it gives me that same weight feeling as like the phantom quartz. So I'm wondering if maybe they're somehow related in that family, because there's yellow throughout here, there's gold flecks, and then there's like a almost like a quartz looking crystal kind of thing to it. It's really unique. I'm like, I'm not sure though. That's what I was thinking. And then I've got a lot of quartz ones. This one is just your standard pendulum. Nope, about to get off here. This one's just a quartz crystal. Now this one has a ton of energy to it. And I'm like when I first started using this one, I'm like it would just swing and swing and swing. See, this one's swinging automatically. Wrong, yes answer. Yeah, see, this one has a lot of energy in it because I used it for a long time. Very strong pendulum. Thank you. But yeah, I'm like I have a couple other ones, but I'm like I've been working with them and stuff. I'm like I have uh I have one that I carry with me like all the time. Um, this one is my multi chakra crystal and quartz crystal pendulum. I carry this with me even on like investigations and stuff because it's got all crystals on it. And this one has a lot of energy to it too. I use it a lot. And then this one is sort of like an antique brass. Most likely tomorrow or Thursday. Yeah, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday, right? Yeah. Most likely tomorrow or over the weekend, something like that. I'm getting back into the swing of things. And then this is clear quartz. And then this one is actually, they called it a watermelon stone, but honestly, whatever, it looks to me to be more like a carnelian. And so I'm like, when I got this, I thought immediately of like carnelian. Oh my gosh, I don't know what day it is anymore. You know, I'm tired. But yeah, this one's definitely, I think this is carnelian. They called it watermelon tourmaline or watermelon stone or something, but I'm like, it looks more like a carnelian to me, but it could be. Yeah, it was supposed to be a watermelon stone or a watermelon tourmaline, but it does kind of look like a carnelian. So it's harder to explain when you're looking at them. Sometimes you got to research them all. Yeah. Oh, I know. I've missed you all too. I'm sorry. I'm getting tired. But yeah, thanks for all the love and support for my Aunt Sherrie. Thank you all for being here and showing the love. What's up, Redman TV? Thanks for showing up. I'm sorry. I was just about to cut out. But yeah, I will be either live again tomorrow night or I will try to do it on Monday. Have a good night, everybody. Much love and light. And I love you all too. Bye. Keep wandering.